Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigil here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to take a look at some more story fights and we're going to open up with a Zatanna fight against boss Black Manta. We have level 8 Firebox on Zatanna and she's got the gears, so she's gonna be defensive enough to tank the super move, so there's not too much trouble in that regard, except if I get randomly hit by stuff, then there's gonna be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, here I'm just trying to get my percentage health damage out of the way as fast as possible, just in case I randomly die, at least I know that is done. Still doing percentage health damage, about 10 mil per cast, and that was the last of it. And right now we're going to just wait for his super move patiently. There we go, his super move. Now we're going to ring-ish the combo. Come on, stop backing off into a jump attack, please. Please, my dudes. And I get hit again. I use super move just because he pushed me around so much that I actually gathered the power to do so. And I'm just gonna combo interrupt him here into a third special, which is gonna be the gameplay that actually yields me the most amount of damage. Like, damage outside of the percentage health is not gonna be the highest, but it's definitely gonna be something that's worth doing, especially considering how low damage we're dealing in general in this all rates. So 2 mil per cast is definitely not too bad, and like 500k building combo in between, or maybe 1 mil building combo in between, that's definitely gonna be worth it. Our third special, combo interrupt his ass again. Our third special, combo interrupt his ass again. And yeah, that's gonna be the Zatanna fight. She did well. Now, Batman Ninja Team, I was curious here to see how much the Puppet of Zatanna would actually do. So we're gonna have a level 2 Puppet of Zatanna, and we're going to try to compare it with the level 8 Firebox that we used. Obviously, this is not gonna be a fair fight for the Puppet of Zatanna because, yeah, it's not gonna give me any passive stats, and Firebox is not gonna split the passive stats, so we're missing a lot, an absolute ton of attack from the Firebox here. So we're gonna see how it goes and how much damage we actually deal. I'm not expecting to do more damage than with the Firebox because simply there's just too much attack from the Firebox that I'm gonna be missing. But keep in mind, I have a level 8 Firebox. So considering the results of this fight that we're going to see in a second, I think on the Batman Ninja Team you're actually gonna be better off with the Puppet of Zatanna at level 1 all the way up to a level 5 Firebox. If you have something lower than level 5 Firebox, I mean, give it a try. I might be wrong about this one, but I think if you have a level 5 or lower Firebox, you're gonna be far better with the Batman Ninja Team using the Puppet of Zatanna instead to deal the damage. Because the Puppet of Zatanna really gives you some stuff despite of no passive attack, while the Firebox only gives you damage on swipe, which is nice, which Batman Ninja Team can take good advantage of, but it's nothing that amazing. And yes, so, what's the result of this? Firebox did 150, this did 99, that's a concerningly close amount of damage, my dudes. Right now we're going to fight Boss Joker, and I'm going to have Camouflage Sakuman. I have Nora Snow Globe on Camouflage Sakuman. I don't expect to get much of the clones, but it's still far better than nothing. 1/3 special in there, that's gonna be 160 mil. After fade back in there with the Firebox on himself. And I messed up the infinite combo, but that's for the better because that made him use a special and it'll take him longer to get to super move, which allows me enough time to get all the third specials of Camouflage Sakuman that I need before that happens. Dark Fade back in there, Atrocitus even power swapping, third special in there, ring-ish the combo. And yeah, base Camouflage Sakuman is done. Now let's see what the clones can get out of this. Again, this is not gonna be an ideal scenario for them by any means, so I don't expect much, but anything is gonna be good. I'll take anything at this point. Just gonna keep doing this with Dr. Fate for a bit, because I want him to do super move on the clone. And with Camouflage Sakuman actually on tagging, I'm gonna use the special 2, because if Atrocitus power swaps, the special 2 animation is gonna be long enough for me to tag out again. Super move being done here. And why does he back up into a ranged attack every single time after super move? And yeah, I panicked there and used the stutter special, my bad. That was not a good third special, but that was 60 mil that I was most likely not getting by putting Firebox on Confluent Sakumen. And yeah, I not necessarily messed up over there, because if I kept backing off I would have ran into the power drain hazards, which wouldn't be that great. And our clone in there, and a clean third special, 110 mil, yeah, definitely far more than I would have done with just putting Firebox on Confluent Sakumen, trying to do damage that way. Now let's see if I can get more out of this. And he actually blocked and hit me. That sucks. I think with that clone I should have done the same I did with the first clone with that last third special. Just throw it in there. Even if he blocks it, it's at the very least gonna be half the percentage shell damage. But yeah, it is what it is. Now we're going to transition into Confluent Sakumen, trying to do some damage himself. There's not gonna be a lot of damage, obviously, because we have Nora Snow Globe and no passive stats, so my man. But it's gonna be something, and it might make the difference between killing this man and not killing this man with the last fight against him. Oh, 1.2 mil on that one, that was not too bad. And even a super move here? Nope, I didn't do a super move, my bad, stupid. Now, this Batman on the Drowned, hear me out over here. We have a 3-star Batman on the Drowned with 0 defense and 1 gear. The only thing that she's got is crit damage and some crit chance. Not a lot, because we couldn't find room for a lot. She's gonna have the level 7 Firebox, but she's gonna die to anything. She's gonna die to a special used by Manta, she's gonna die to super move used by Manta. So I have John Cena Green Lantern here, and we're going to try to keep him alive until Manta's got the super move available. We're going to try and tank the super move with him. I was lucky here that I was able to re-engage the combo after his swipe down. I'm going to interrupt him again. I was ready to do a special at the end of this combo to extend the duration if I didn't get tagged out, but I did get tagged out using my own super move. And yeah, we're kind of safe now, because he's got a super move. We're still in severe danger of getting murdered if we mess up even once, but yeah, the worst of it has passed. And we do 2.8 on a crit, though crits are not something you're gonna be seeing very often, so don't get used to them. The usual is gonna be 1 mil per dot value, because there's simply no room to add a crit on the gears. Can they bring the challenge back already? I want gears for her. That'll be great. That'll be amazing. Imagine having gears for characters, not having to wait 2 years to get all of them. But yeah, come on, chop his ass again. Our damage on basic attack is doing basically nothing, and it's expectable with the amazing build that I have on her. But we're gonna be here for the dot values, and the dot values definitely do add up. And it's gonna be some very decent amount of damage, especially considering the very little investment I have here. And I think when she's more built, like when she's got more gears, she's gonna be a very strong hacker against Manta here, when she can even tank super move on her own. With this fight, if you're gonna use her with all the resources at your disposal against this fight, I think you'd have 2 options. First up, you let John Cena Green Lantern die, that's gonna happen in both scenarios, and then you use either her with Zatanna or her with Batman Who Laughs, and then you let Batman Who Laughs / Zatanna die after they are done with their percentage health damage. Or another option would be to also put Arkham Knight Batman in there, but Arkham Knight Batman, even with gears off, might take a bit more to die. But yeah, for now we're gonna just be fine with the 1 gear scenario. I might try to use her like that on the main account, but on the main account she won't survive either, because she doesn't have... she's got 2 gears on that account and still no defense. So it's not gonna be much better off. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this fight went, and I'm very happy with me just not messing up. Not at all, because I would have died. And the damage is going to be, I think, close to 200 mil or something like that. Now 140. 140, so slightly lower than the Firebox Batman Ninja team. Which is fine, definitely fine considering the comparison of investment in the 2 teams. Now this fight's gonna be very tricky. So we have here Praetor Batman, we have Harley, and we have EPI. The safe bet would have been to put Region Matrix on both Praetor Batman and EPI so that if they die they revive, and Firebucks on Harley, but I went with the risky way of putting the Dark Metal cards on Predator Batman, sorry if I called him Arkham Knight Batman, and yeah, that's gonna pay off a lot in terms of damage if we can actually survive and not die here. You can definitely lock this man into an infinite combo. You can even prevent him to an extent from doing super move by tapping once at the end of your combo before tagging him. That's the ghost tap for you, but I don't find that the most reliable thing, so we're gonna have to tank here. But yeah, I messed up with EPI and somehow she did not get killed there. I don't know how that interaction works. She was on 0 HP and she got hit there, but I was backing off and blocking, and that kind of stopped her from dying. So granted, I got extremely lucky over here. We finally managed to pull through. We have 1 health on basically all our characters. Yes, literally all our characters are sitting on 1 health. 1 hit is gonna do the trick and kill all of them. But from this point on, since he's used his super move, there's absolutely nothing that this man can do to kill us. So we're going to speed up the fight a little bit. Yeah, the League of Rank is generally speaking gonna do well enough in Dawn of Apocalypse, though yet again, Harley is very much hurting from not having Dark Metal cards equipped on herself, because she's missing out on that crit damage, and from no passive stats from the artifacts, as all the teams suffer, but it's still gonna be a very strong and very reliable team, at the very least compared to the other teams that we're gonna attempt to deal damage with. Special 2 in there, going for a full combo. I don't think I have enough levels on Predator Batman to get the special 2 to a high enough level where I get the last swipe on the stun, and this sucks for this in particular because the last swipe does a ton of damage because we have Firebox and we get increased damage on swipes. Our special 2 in there, early back in doing a few hits, and yeah, that's gonna be reasonable amounts of damage. And here we're just gonna have a fight against Manta. With the Just League team, I'm gonna have Cyborg for increased damage on basic attack hits, and Aquaman for armor pierce on basic attack hits, because this man is quite heavily armored. We're gonna bypass that. We're not gonna do any specials against him, because specials don't bypass the defense, and they would just deal piss poor damage, so there's simply no reason to do so. Also, he's gonna have super move here. He's gonna use his super move, I'm gonna use my own super move, and I'm gonna try to push him in the corner. It's gonna be annoying when I'm pushing him to the corner like this because of his back off into a jump attack. I even get hit there, but it's fine. Firebox will kill me. Flash is not really in much danger here, I'm gonna be honest. He's most likely not gonna die. I need to seriously mess up successive times for him to die, but he's most likely gonna be enough to kill Manta. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you liked it, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!